the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday night primetime. Fielded at the 7. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Right. Drill green.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing to start this game. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And it sets up second down.
Second down and 10.
Down. Hut, hut.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
That's taken at the 15. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one's cut along the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Short pass brought in. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Gain of 15. And the Vikings 1st down.
He's going to throw this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's going to work this down to the 32. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
They'll throw, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. There is the drop in. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Finds Isaac to Slaw. Complete. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get 6 more on their early advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
14. Vikings
3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Back now, pressure coming. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll work against the blitz. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Ready.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That one's 4th down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the ready.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
Ready.
They're going to try to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Let's go.
Working now from the gun. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they bring him down around the 34. And that's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ultra. Go ultra. Here we cut.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set. 43 rail. Red. 38. Blue. Yellow.
They're going to try and throw it here. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And the Lions are there to bring him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
That wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
That's incomplete left side. He's trying to find Ty Felton with that one. So they're left facing third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fields this at the 19. And they'll bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Catch made left side by Laporta. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Handoff now from the gun. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Shotgun now on third down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a fourth down. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This a 48-yard look for him. Bates' kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Prime Time in just a moment. Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Hutchinson reels it in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Henderson on second down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New set of downs from 37. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First and 10, looking to throw. Brought in, Ty Felton. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. He's going to throw it. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. We'll go with a design keeper. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Not the biggest game, but exactly what they needed. Just get the 1st down and keep this drive rolling.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Blue 32.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Lions will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll throw it here on 1st. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Forced to the ground.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely throwing it away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Ready.
Back to throw it. Quick slant to Hawkinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 22-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dropping back to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Okay, that is such a great job defensively. You get these 5 wide sets, there is so much speed to cover, so much complexity to handle. The defense, they ace the test.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. The catch is made near the edge. And on 1st down only gets about a yard here with the defender there to force him out.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Looking slant route complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
That's the 1st down, and he's still going. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions make it a 24-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone until no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Flush down out to his left. On the run. Deep. That's complete inside the 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 35. And the Vikings 1st down.
Ready.
He'll work against the blitz. Escapes the pocket. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Ty Felton, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
13 yards on the play. And the Vikings 1st down.
Putting a receiver in motion.
At the 17-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Lowe finds his running back, Henderson. And this is down all the way to the 3.
On the ball.
Goes to the hurry up here.
14 more yards.
Fight, kick.
Vikings, first down.
Sticking to the air here. He rolls to his right. He got out of bounds after a small gain.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready. Black, 90, red, yellow, ready.
Throwing it again here. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points.
Vikings 11. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it to him on the screen. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And the Lions have a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
49-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. A 28-yard pickup there. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
He's going to keep it this time. That one hits the ground incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Pass play coming here. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Bates kick is up and good. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Again to throw on second. He's trying to go deep again. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First down from the 42.
Let's go now. Field, black. Set, go.
Now looking to throw. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Ready, set.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Come on, set. Red, 30 and slide through. Set.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Dave, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Ready, Beetle, blue. Blue, 32. Hey, check mega. Blue, striker. Ready?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off. A turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 19.
In the red zone on first. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's second down coming up. Back to throw now. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
8-11 up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Swing back.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
It's a gain of 3.
Well, keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Flat 40.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Field flat. Slide through. Hut, hut.
Pass play now. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a 1st.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Has it in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Blue striker. Red sight.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions.
What a great moment to celebrate and possibly educate this rookie as well, Kate. That's just tremendous effort. He shows off the speed that he has. But they'll go look at those tablets. They'll figure out if there was somewhere to throw it. But he showed you right there when there's not, well, this kid can run.
Now the Vikings will try once again for a 2-point conversion.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
And no luck, the Lions there to recover. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Throw left side, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions moments away from their 4th win of the year. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions push the lead to 20.
Vikings 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 10 black. Green jack. Field black. Ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Ready. Yellow. 20. Flight blue. Hey,
They've got a man in motion.
Black ultra. Claude red. Black shot. Set.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Completed over the middle. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. Desperation time here. They're going to hit Felton. This is caught. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Got to hurry this to the line. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
Loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Looking in the air here. Chased out to his right. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Yep, blue striker. 6, rebel. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Looking back towards the middle, and that's going to be intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. Let's go. Black, 95. Green jack. White, white. Hey, we gotta switch it up.
Back to work they go after the interception. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. One play in, Brock, in this drive is already into enemy territory. They're going to pass it here. This is a heater going deep. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. I'll throw it. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So in Motor City,